Today we're going to turn the AL4 into a NEXUS. These are the pieces you'll need, and I'll show you how to put them on. So the first thing you're going to install is these two corner brackets. There's a plate on the back that comes pre-adjusted that's going to go behind this flange and this flange, and you're just going to set it in place like this, and you're going to it's going to kind of center itself against this corner cap. The two holes are down here and the two PEM studs are right here. So what you're going to do is, with that placed against that corner cap right there, take a 3/16 drill bit and drill these two holes. You can mark them and drill them, or you can use this as a template and drill right through them. So our two holes are drilled. We're going to install two 3/16 provided rivets. You'll have to have your own rivet tool to install them. If you want to paint these or put something on them that's anti-corrosion, I would suggest doing that. So we're going to go ahead and install the rivets. Now both your rivets are installed. We're going to do the same exact process on the other side, but before we go to the other side, you'll take a T30 bit and you're going to tighten these two fasteners. We're going to do that real quick. Now that those are tight, everything's done on this side except applying our bracket, so we'll go ahead and do it on the other side. The ball stud bracket that is here is no longer going to be used. You don't need to remove it, but if you want to drill those out and remove it and put something over the holes, that's totally up to you. We're going to install the bracket on the rail, and then I'll show you how to install the piece that actually attaches to it. So this next part is going to be using the fasteners that are already in your rail. You're just going to have to rearrange them. So we're going to take the prop rod down. We're going to take the nut off the front of the prop rod, set that to the side. Go ahead and remove this, set it to the side. Take the nut off the clip, set that to the side. Take this off, and you're going to take this bracket off. If you want to use a piece of tape to mark where this is at, it'll make reinstallation easier. If not, you're just going to have to get under the cover and adjust it to the slam latch when you're done. Set that nut there, set that bracket there. This, we'll keep that. So in order to get this bolt over here where we need it, I'm going to have to take off this clamp and move this bolt and then put the clamp back. So I'm going to do that real quick. So now that all three fasteners are over here, we're going to reinstall first the striker. So take the bolt on the left. You're going to take this bracket. It's got a little lip. It hooks into the top T-track and just kind of sits there. There's little ears that are inside there that sit in this bottom track, so it kind of holds itself in place. You're going to put your striker back on, and you're going to reinstall the nut. Now I'm not going to tighten this right now because I'll have to readjust it to the cover in a minute. And now we're going to install the D-ring, which is part of the catch for the NEXUS bracket. So on the D-ring, these two slots are not completely symmetrical. They're actually going to go toward the top. So the side that you want the two slots to be on the top of the surface. So you're going to put them over the two bolts that are there. You're going to put the two nuts on loosely for now. And go ahead and do this change to the other rail. So next we're going to install the wire routing piece, and we provided jig for this, and it says right on the jig to use a 5mm or 3/16 drill bit. What you're going to do is you're going to put it over the extrusion, and you're going to push it against that bracket, and then you're going to use this as a jig and drill two holes with the 3/16 bit. Now on this side, you'll use the left hand to install here. This is going to pop down behind the rail, and you'll secure that with the two provided screws. But you're going to install this piece first and then route that in and then retain it there. For this part, you're gonna take the bracket, and the metal plate is gonna face out toward the outside of the truck, and you're gonna put it over those 2 pimp studs. You're gonna install one of the flat washers and one of the nylock nuts that's provided in the kit. You're gonna install that on both sides, and we'll tighten in the next step. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this on the other side. Okay, so now that those are 2 loosely installed, what you do is you take the cover, you can slide that up here, and you're gonna push up on this, and that bracket and this bracket is gonna latch itself. Now, when you adjust this, adjust it on the other rail at the same time. So when you clip it up, it's gonna clip up and latch into the bracket there. And so the next step is to just tighten down. You want your cover to be basically in 90 degrees. So once you go ahead and tighten these down, and hold your cover about 90 degrees, and tighten the 2 nuts on the rail. Now that both of those are tight and both of those are tight, this side is done. Now you'll notice that this is a little close to the edge. You can loosen these 2 nuts and actually tweak the bracket and get that over closer to the center. So for the last step, you're gonna take the left hand LH and make sure your cable protector is pushed up against that bracket. So you put your wire through the hole, and through the slot, and through the back. And so it's routed just like that. And then you're gonna push it down in there. Just make sure this is on that side before securing it with the 2 provided screws. Now we're gonna do this to the other side. So now that everything's installed, you just pull up on this. It releases that from both sides, and your cover can sit down. Whenever you go to secure it up, you just go up, latches it, and it's completely latched. Latches on both sides, that's roadworthy. No other adjustments are needed. And you now have upgraded your AL4 to your NEXUS Uplatch Kit. If you have any questions, email customer service@worksport.com or call our phone number.